Hello everyone, and welcome to your Money Q&A question of the day. I'm your host Stacy Johnson, and this is brought to you by MoneyTalksNews.com, the best in personal finance news since 1991. Let's get on to today's question. It is from Paul. Paul says, what's the difference between working at a company and being a self-employed musician in terms of taxes? Will it be harder or easier to file taxes? And due to the tax change, how will I be affected by it? Well, Paul, let's show you three different things. Now, this is something I know a little bit about because I've been basically self-employed for 37 years. I've been working at home for about 25 of those, so I've almost forgotten what it's like to be an employee or to file normal taxes. But let me tell you three things you need to know about this topic. First of all, when you are self-employed, your taxes will be a little harder. Why is that? Well, because depending on what kind of company you have, you might have to form a company that requires filing its own tax return. For example, I have a subchapter S company. I have to file a tax return for me and for that company. So it may make taxes a little more complicated. Plus, you're going to have to keep track of all your expenses to offset your income, and that's something a lot of employees don't have to do. So taxes can be a little bit more complicated. Also, it can be a little more expensive. You're going to have to pay all of your Social Security, for example. You're going to have to pay all your taxes quarterly. So in other words, when you owe money, you've got to pay in every quarter. It's not being automatically taken out of your paycheck. And also, you're not going to be getting any 401k match, or you're not going to be getting any paid-for health insurance by an employer. So you're going to lose a lot of those benefits. That can make being self-employed more expensive. Now, that's the bad stuff. What about the good stuff? It's never been a better time to be self-employed thanks to the new tax law. Why is that? Well, because this year, for the first time ever, I'm going to be able to exclude up to 20% of my income from taxes. That's part of the new tax law. So 20% of all the money that I bring in, that I make, is going to be tax-free. And that is a heck of a deal. So read a little bit more about being self-employed. We've got plenty of stuff at MoneyTalksNews.com before you make a decision, Paul. But it's certainly treated me well, and I've been doing it for a really long time. That's your question of the day. And now here is your financial thought for the day. This one comes from Christopher Rice. Here it is. Remember this quote: every day is a bank account and time is our currency. No one's rich, no one's poor. We've all got 24 hours each. Keep it in mind, folks. Have a profitable day, and I'll see you right here next time.